Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's bright and early daily discipline, mind, body, and soul. This is how we get through Wednesday, hump day. Hope you guys are grinding forward. Hope you're having a good week. I want to talk about the mind, body, and soul program with some of you people. Allow yourself to do, now this is for beginners, allow yourself to do the weakest, lamest version of it. If you can barely show up, if you can barely do any of this stuff, that's fine. That's how we all start. We all start in like the lamest way. I'll tell you how I started. Mind, body, and soul is an all-encompassing lifestyle. I didn't invent this program. This is something that I latched onto, that I discovered, that I live, that saved my life, and that now I coach and I mentor. And it covers many areas of your physical fitness, your mental well-being, and your spiritual well-being. So you want to be able to be on top of your workout, start working out. I wasn't working out at all, so I had to start working out, start exercising, and that's painful. I do it now. I get into the gym, my muscles have memory, any movement, you can pick any exercise, and I've done it before, and I know how to do the perfect form, and it's easy for me to get into the groove of it. There's some exercises I don't like. I don't particularly like squats and deadlifts, but I know how to do them. I can instruct you how to do them. But when you're first starting out, you don't know how to do any of this stuff. Even the machines are pretty self-explanatory. They only move one direction. You just get in it and push it or pull it whatever direction it goes. And it has a little picture. Even still, it can be confusing. And when I started working out, there was not really any kind of YouTube channels or help online with this. You could hire a trainer, but that's expensive. I asked a trainer how much it would cost to get me into shape, and he said I'd have to pay him $700 a month, but then he could make me Mr. Olympia. Who's got that kind of money or time? So I started off in the lamest way, and I would go to the gym once a week, just once a week, and I would work out for 15 minutes. I would leave after 15 minutes. 15 minutes would go by and I'd be like, fuck this place, I'm out of here. I did it, that's enough. I'm gonna go back and fuck off, be lazy and do nothing. Eat a bunch of junk food, get high, whatever. But that's how I started. I work out 6 days a week now, and I'm not a steroid goon. I don't get on here like these bodybuilder guys, but I'm a 53-year-old dude who's in the best shape of his life, and I'm proud of myself. And this doesn't happen overnight. And you're not gonna jump into a 6-day-a-week hypertrophy workout when you first decide to start getting in shape. Oh, I wanna get in shape. Good luck being where I'm at, and I'm not trying to brag. This takes a while. Allow yourself to start off in the lamest way. We all do. I went to the gym once a week and I'd work out for 15 minutes and I'd do the lamest workout that was like bullshit. I didn't get in any good shape, but what it did was kind of just train me. That once a week turned into twice a week. I'll never forget when I started going Mondays and Fridays, twice a week. This was in LA at Culver City at Bally's Total Fitness, and Bally's Total Fitness is like Soul Train. It's like a disco. It's barely even a gym. And I was so proud of myself, twice a week. I'm really doing it. When I went up to 3 times a week, oh, I felt like such a king. And people were noticing, wow, you're working out, you're looking really good. I saw no progress in myself. I'd look at myself in the mirror and I looked exactly the same, but I was doing it. And it takes this just little by little by little. And to get from once a week, 15 minutes, and running out of there as fast as I could, barely working out, to a point when I was there 3 days a week and actually doing full workouts. That took me years. You might be moving faster than I did. That took Sky years to get to that point. I'm in the gym 6 days a week now. Just to get 3 days a week took me years. So all I'm getting at is just allow yourself to start off real slow, and we can go through every area of the program like this with your diet. I don't know how many meals you eat a day. Most people eat 3 or 4 meals a day. I eat 6 meals a day. And I used to just eat 1 meal a day. And that meal would usually be a shit meal. I'd eat a bunch of junk food. Go to Taco Bell and get a bunch of crap. Get bloated off of it and go and shit it all out. There's no nutrition in that. I never focused on nutrition. My dinner might be a bag of Doritos. A bunch of donuts. So I had to learn about nutrition. And just slowly, and it was painful. I hate eating vegetables. I'm just one of these guys. I don't like vegetables. I had to learn how to start eating vegetables and maybe a salad every once in a while. Let me switch out these chips for some nuts. I started getting into eating nuts. Like a fucking squirrel. I had the same goddamn diet as a raccoon or a fucking squirrel. Fruit, sitting here eating little pieces of fruit. But you gotta start somewhere. Eventually my diet got better and better and better. It's still not perfect. I know lots of people that eat way better than I do. I got cheat meals. I eat cheat meals. Some of you guys eat way better than I do. But I eat pretty fucking good compared to how I used to, and you gotta start somewhere. This took me years to get to a point where I'm at right now. And it's the same with every area of this. I promote spirituality. I promote study. Both of those things take time and effort, and they're not fun. They can be rather boring and grueling. I don't like to read. I have dyslexia, and reading is hard for me. Every single person that I coach should be reading regularly, and I will ask you, what are you reading? And I'll ask you about what you're reading. And if you don't have anything that you're reading, you need to get something. And I'll explain to you why this is important. But when I first started, I could barely read. I have dyslexia, and I'm not kidding. I would read 3 sentences. I would pick up a book, say if I was going to explore my spirituality, which felt like a chore. I didn't really even believe in any kind of God. I was an atheist, a vicious atheist, not just agnostic, where I was like middle of the road, just questioning, I don't really know. No, I was dead set, there is no God. And atheists can be pretty mean. I was the meanest. I was the king of the atheists. And here I am studying spirituality, completely cynical. This is bullshit. This stuff is stupid. But you got to start somewhere. I'd pick up the Bible and I would read 3 sentences. Just 3 sentences, 3 lines, put it down. Dumbass book. Now I'm reading whole books. I'm not only reading books, I'm writing books. I've written 4 books. But you got to start somewhere. You got to allow yourself to start off in the lamest, weakest version of this program. Do the bare minimum if that's all you can do. If the best you can do today is the bare minimum. Exercise what? You did 5 push-ups. You did 2 push-ups. You got to start somewhere. You don't like reading a book? You went and got a free book from one of your friends. I'm not even saying go into Amazon and buy a book. You just borrow a book, steal a book, put it on your coffee table, and don't even read it. That's a start. Put it in your bathroom and say, oh, I'm going to read it when I take a dump, and then don't. But at least you started on something. You look at that book every time you take a dump for a year, and finally, one day, when you forget your cell phone, you pick it up and read 1 sentence. After years of that, you've read the whole book. Next thing you know, you read 2 books. You got to let yourself just start off in the lamest way. And don't be judgmental on yourself. Don't be mad at yourself. Be proud of yourself. Have the lamest mind, body, and soul program that you can possibly stand and go to bed at night thinking, I did it, man. I fucking did it. And I'm going to get up tomorrow and do it again. Food for thought.